Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Super excited to be here with you guys today because the Bears had another big day at training camp as day 2 in pads has officially concluded, and I am super excited about what this defense is bringing to the table. Arguably the best secondary in the NFL this upcoming season. I saw them yesterday in person, and these guys are big, fast, and I don't know how anyone's going to get anything by them. And I'm literally saying anyone in the league. I think this is the best defensive secondary in football, and I'm going to break down a little bit more why today. Along with that, I'm going to be talking about how the defensive line continues to impress. I know that was an area of concern for a lot of people. Along with the linebackers looked good. Caleb Williams was challenged today, but overcame some adversity in regards to going against these veterans. The Gerald Everett and Tyler Scott connection is real. More about the offensive line and the woes that they're going through. Some injury updates, one being Nate Davis, and some other comments today. But before I begin today's show, if you please could hit that like button on this video to show your support, comment bear down, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done that already, please do so now, because doing all of those things automatically enters you in to potentially win a custom Chicago Bears jersey. It will be announced Monday in the community page. So make sure you guys do that in the live chat right now. Like the video, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. So let's go into what I'm talking about, the main topic of today, and how good this defensive secondary is doing. Just starting from the standpoint, Kyler Gordon isn't even practicing right now. He's currently dealing with a supposed hamstring injury from what I'm reading. So Gordon was not out there again today, but he's bringing good energy. He looks healthy. He looks fine. I think this is just precautionary. They don't want to, because he did have a hamstring injury last year that just lingered, and I think they just want him to be as up-to-date and healthy as possible. So pretty excited to hear about that he's going to be okay. But Jaquan Brisker, Jaylon Johnson, Kevin Byard, and Tyrique Stevenson are not letting anything get past Caleb Williams right now. I mean, they are intercepting him over and over. You have the rookies out there. You have Sweetie out there doing a really good job. You have veteran Adrian Colbert out there intercepting him. This entire defensive secondary is doing an absolutely fantastic job right now at creating pressure on Caleb Williams, which is a good thing. It's the second day in pads. It's the 6th practice of the offseason. We still have, yes, we have the Hall of Fame game next week, but we still have over a month and a half till the Bears are actually playing real regular season football. So no need to hit the panic button yet, but this defensive secondary, they're going to be a huge problem for opposing offenses, and they're only going to make Caleb Williams better. So looking at the glass half full, it's practice. It's going to help our rookie quarterback be the best he can be, because if he goes against the best secondary every single day, he's going to learn how to be better, and everyone is going to seem like a cakewalk when he goes against them. So I just want to give a shout out to Jaylon Johnson too. Been a super vocal leader, doing a really good job at being that guy in the locker room, especially from a secondary standpoint. He looks really good so far. So I'm excited to see what Jaylon Johnson's doing. And he's showing no signs of slowing down. He looks healthy, positive energy. Everything looks good so far there. The defensive line continues to impress too. Going off that really quickly, Andrew Billings is a vocal point of this team. He's causing a ton of false starts on the offense by just being a loud individual. He did it at day 5. Apparently he did it at day 6 too. So it's another weapon for the Chicago Bears to have, which is obviously great. But Montez Sweat, Gervon Dexter Sr., Austin Booker, and DeMarcus Walker are getting a ton of pressure in the backfield. It's not a good look on the offensive line. But there's 2 ways you can look at it. Either our defensive line is going to be really good this year and our offensive line is good, but they're just going against the best defensive line, or our offensive line is not looking hot so far. So overall, I think that the entire Chicago Bears defensive line is looking really good so far. They're healthy. They look fast. These guys are huge, by the way. I mean, like, I didn't realize how big they were until I was like, 20, 30 feet away from them. Montez Sweat is an absolutely gigantic man. Same with Austin Booker. Austin Booker, give him 2 years. Give him another 15 pounds of muscle. This kid's going to be an absolute problem for any opposing offensive line. But the defensive line looks really good. Gervon Dexter Sr. is getting really good snaps off the ball. He's looking really good so far, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's definitely trimmed down for being 6'6", over 300 pounds still, and you're too athletic to practice with the interior defensive linemen, so you have to do it with the edges. He's doing all the right things. Things are looking really good from this defensive line, and I hope people are ready to be blown away by how good this pressure is going to be on this team. Going to the linebackers real quick. Good news. Noah Sewell did practice today. He, went light. It was a light practice for him, but he was in pads. He's going through the motions. Things are looking good for the second-year linebacker out of Oregon. Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, and Jack Sanborn, they look fantastic. Seriously, this is probably the best, linebacker trio we've had since Briggs, Hunter Hillenmeyer, and Urlacher. So things are looking really good on that front from a defensive side of things. The linebackers are definitely going to be solid. It's nice to see Tremaine there the entire camp, because if you guys remember last year, Tremaine only practiced in one camp, and he was out all the way till week 1 against Green Bay. So I'm pretty excited about this. The linebacker room looks really solid so far. Jack Sanborn is having a hell of a camp too, creating a ton of pressure, a lot of pass deflections, and everything is looking good so far. Also, we just had a ton of people join the chat. Thank you everyone for coming and joining. I'll get to the comment section in a little bit. So throw some comments in the comment section, what you guys are excited to see. Any questions for me, I'll answer them at the end. But also, please comment bear down in the live chat right now. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel in order to enter to win a Chicago Bears jersey of your choice, or even a custom one. So now let's go over to the offensive side of the ball. So Caleb Williams is still being very, very challenged, which is a good thing, which is a super good thing in my personal opinion. He's a rookie quarterback, number 1 overall pick, and he's practicing against the best defense in the NFL, in my personal opinion. Top 3 for sure, but being biased, the number 1 defense. And I really think they could be. They were in the second half of last year. But having that type of challenge day in and day out, working with these guys, able to talk to them in the locker room, getting advice from them, what he could do in order to get past them. Also, these veterans are going to teach him like, hey, this is what this defense is going to think about. This is what that's going to think about. Overall, he's being challenged in all the right ways, and I'd rather him be challenged and have these mistakes at practice versus in a game. He did throw about 4 interceptions today from what I'm seeing, had a lot of pass deflections, but he had a lot of good passes too. He's working really well, specifically with Gerald Everett and Tyler Scott, which I'll get into in a little bit. But he has also no help on that offensive line right now. He's getting a ton of pressure up the middle at the moment. So he's struggling a little bit over, pressure wise, but he's making time for himself. His eyes are always moving. He's always looking for a target. He's doing all the right things that a quarterback should do. And I know that we had Nick from Saturday Morning Inspection on a couple days ago on the show. He looks really good, and I love Nick's comparison of, Caleb Williams plays a lot like Aaron Rodgers. Take away Aaron Rodgers playing for the Packers, he was a very solid quarterback. If we can have that in Chicago for a long time, things are going to be really good for the city, or for this ball club and city, and for Bears Nation. So it's good that he's getting challenged now. He's doing all the right things. He doesn't look terrible, though. He's doing what he can. I mean, he has no protection. I think Ryan Poles is going to have to potentially make some moves here in a little bit and talk to some free agents, maybe even a trade. But overall, going back to the comment I had earlier, the Gerald Everett and Tyler Scott connection between them and Caleb Williams is real. These guys are on fire at camp right now. They look really, really good. If you guys haven't seen on Twitter, go check out my Twitter after the video. I mean, the highlight of just how these guys are working is incredible. By far, Tyler Scott's also putting in awesome amount of energy into camp. He was the first one out. He was the last one in yesterday, at least when I was there. He looks really solid overall. So I'm happy to see that Tyler Scott's doing a great job. And if you guys are happy about Tyler Scott, let's hear it in the live chat right now, because I'm going to obviously tag Tyler and hopefully he'll see it. But I can't shine away from Gerald Everett. We brought in this veteran tight end who's worked in Shane Waldron's offense before, has had success, is the second best break tackle tight end in the NFL over the last 3 seasons. On top of it, he's a great blocker. But his connection with Caleb Williams is super solid. I mean, they look really good right now. They're doing great things together. They're making awesome plays. And he's a good emergency outlet for Williams. That's what I love about Gerald Everett. I'm not saying Cole Kmet's not doing that, but Gerald Everett seems to be that guy that Caleb Williams is working really well with out of the gate. And I'm excited about it. I think he was one of the best and cheapest signings the best cheap signing in the NFL this past offseason. So shout out to Ryan Poles for that. But Gerald Everett's also helping the guys get up to speed on offense. That's why all of our targets look great. Our running back room also looks great. I'm super excited about that. The offensive line is the problem, though. So today, Ryan Bates was the starter at center, and then Nate Davis got hurt. I'm going to go into that in a second. So Coleman Shelton then came in at center. Ryan Bates went over to right guard. So I'm looking at it as a glass half full, because I like that trade, because we were instantly able to put in someone who can play at a high level and be our right guard, even with Nate Davis going out. Coleman Shelton, he had an okay day, but this offensive line is continuously struggling. They just can't get, off the snap fast enough. These defensive ends are just getting past them. So maybe some conditioning drills. And Connor Williams is off the table, by the way. I believe he did end up signing with the Seattle Seahawks. I haven't seen anything yet, but overall, it's frustrating. Overall, very, very frustrated with how things are going with the offensive line out of the gate, because obviously things are not going to work for Caleb Williams if he's not protected. He's going to be running for his life. He's going to build bad habits. I mean, he looks good when he does the Air Jordan throw or the Air Caleb throw, whatever you guys want to say. But it's not looking good so far right now from an offensive line standpoint. So I'm a little bit worried at the moment about this offensive line. And I'm worried now about Nate Davis, who was in one-on-one drills, warmed up, and then suddenly he was seen limping over to the sideline, worked with a trainer, didn't practice the rest of the day, according to reports that I'm seeing. So I'm a little bit worried about that now, because we already have a key injury to one of our starters. If it's a depth piece, fine. We have plenty of depth piece on this offensive line. The starters are what matters. And right now, Nate Davis getting hurt, not ideal. Coleman Shelton, though, is not the center I thought he was going to be out of the gate. I still have high hope for him because he is a Super Bowl champion, is a starter, one of the better centers of the last couple of years. But he's looking like Cody Whitehair right now. Just being honest, nothing. Maybe he's just getting used to the offense. I don't know, but not the offensive line is a worry for me. I'm lost for words right now because I really had high hopes. Darnell Wright looks good, if that makes anyone feel better. Braxton Jones, I guess, practiced today, looked decent, but Tevin Jenkins looked good. So, but your problem is your center and your right guard position right now. They're just getting blown up right now, because then Darnell Wright's looking around and then Braxton Jones is looking around like picking up somebody. It's just getting ugly. So things might have to change quickly for the offensive line here. But going to the injury update. So Nate Davis was seen with the trainer after one-on-one. So hopefully everything is okay with him. Hopefully it isn't anything serious. The guys are off tomorrow. So hopefully a good day of rest will help out. Hopefully it'll be a house hall, maybe getting everything worked out. But Kyler Gordon was also out again today. Nothing to worry about, though. He positive energy on the sideline, interacting with fans. I think he's fine. I think it's a hamstring injury. I would rather him sit out now than not be good for the rest of the season and constantly fighting the battle. But Jacob Martin, our defensive edge, who was seen grabbing his knee yesterday, was on the sideline, did have his jersey on. So I think he must have a sprain or something, because otherwise he'd be in more street clothes, at least from my understanding from previous. So those are the big injury updates at the moment. DJ Moore, who had the wind knocked out of him yesterday, looked 100% today. But overall, there was just a couple of things. I'm just looking overall right now, but not a great day from an offensive standpoint, but from a defensive standpoint, this defense looks absolutely unbelievable. The Monsters of the Midway are back. A few other things that I'm seeing right now on Twitter. So Kevin Fishbein tweeted out that the Bears starters had an unsuccessful 2-minute drill for the Bears starting offense. Though it should be noted that Keenan Allen and DJ Moore were on the sideline for that. Not sure what that's all about. Offensive line did miss Braxton Jones in the 2-minute drill, but Roman Dunze looked good. But the defensive line so Braxton Jones actually did sit on the sideline for that. So maybe his injury is still lingering a little bit. Not a good feeling, though, at the end of the day. But Matt Eberflus also has definitely been bringing the energy. Like yesterday, I will say this, is that Matt Eberflus came out yesterday and the guys kind of lightly jogged out. He blew his whistle. He goes, "You guys don't want to run out here. You don't want to be on this team. Go back to the sideline and do it again after." Sent them out. Then the starters came running out. So Matt Eberflus is bringing the energy, man. And I love it. I mean, Flus looks really good. He looks confident. He also knows that he has no excuses now. He has a really good team. His first 2 years weren't great. He showed he can have success. He shows he can be a winning coach in this league. And he has just no excuses now. So the energy is high. I'm sure Hard Knocks is definitely telling him to be a little bit more animated. But I like the energy that Flus is bringing. He looks really good. He looks like the head coach. I'm not saying Matt Nagy, not a good coach. Let's just put that out there. I'm not saying he's Mike Ditka, but he's definitely bringing more energy than Lovie Smith, Matt Nagy, and Mark Trestman brought, and John Fox. So I really like what Flus is doing. I like the energy there. Eric Washington, too. This defense is constantly fired up. The defensive coaches are constantly fired up. They are ready to go. And I think that's why they're also dominating, because the offensive coaches, I'm not seeing that much emotion. I saw Shane Waldron have a little bit of emotion, but I think that if I were to give advice to anyone in that locker room right now, I would be saying to them, hey, maybe you guys should be a little bit more animated on the field. So super excited about that. Wow, we got a lot more people just join. So quickly before we go into Q&A and also another quick recap, please hit that like button on this video if you haven't already, because it helps it out. But also it helps you enter a giveaway that's going to happen on Monday for a custom Bears jersey or a Bears jersey of your choice. So please hit that like button, comment Bear Down in the live chat, or if you're joining in after, just comment in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. So going into the other comments, so I like what the coaches are bringing. The energy is really high. From training camp, it's much smaller than Bourbonnais. Obviously, it's not as much fun. I will fully say that. But overall, it's nice. I like that the McCaskey family was actually out there interacting with fans today. I saw like the Windy City Productions was with them and looked really good. Bears camp is awesome. I just think they need to find a way to make it bigger, because it is fun seeing these players. It is fun interacting with them. This team just has really, really good energy right now. Another thing that I want to call out is Torrey Taylor is an unbelievable punter. And anyone that's saying that we should not have used a 4th-round pick on him, I'm calling you crazy. He is a solid punter. I really like what he's bringing to the table. He looks really good so far. I mean, also, he's a huge dude, but he's had a hang time punt of up to 5.5 seconds. I had the honor of sitting with CHGO yesterday. Shout out to Greg Braggs and shout out to their producer, Steven. We were timing how long these punts were. I mean, they were in the air for over 5 seconds at some point, and they were pinned right in the 10 every single time. Special teams looks really good for this team this upcoming year. Santos looks good. He was kicking a lot of long field goals today. Patrick Scales. But we have a bunch of key areas locked in right now, which is great. The defense, not worried about them at all. The defensive line looks great. Secondary, absolutely unbelievable. Great day by them. It's going to be really tough to make this roster as a defensive secondary guy. I'm going to get to that in a minute too. But the offense has all the weapons, has all the hope. That offensive line just needs to get things going. Chris Morgan, our offensive line coach, needs to start having some conversations with these guys. It is unacceptable what they're doing so far. So overall, very excited about that. Caleb, I'm still confident. I mean, he looks good, man. He's the real freaking deal. And I know that I've said this, and I know a lot of other people have said this, and I will publicly keep saying this, is that, yes, I wanted to trade the number 1 overall pick. I wanted to get longevity. I wanted to build this a super team for the longest time. But Ryan Poles did that by bringing in Caleb Williams. I'm very wrong. I'm wrong for the comments that I made. I made them at the time. But Caleb Williams is the real freaking deal, man. And I admit that. You guys definitely need to be on the train for this kid. He is going to be special for this team. I am so excited about what he's bringing to the table. He looks so good on the field. I mean, he just reads so well. He just needs an offensive line. And I think next year's draft is going to be really good. Karan we brought in from, in the 3rd round to play, whatever. If he was healthy, I think he'd be taking over the guard position right now. He'd be a really big guard. This offensive line just needs to get better. I'm telling you, we have a great coaching staff, great secondary. The defense is great. Special teams. We are going to be a good ball club next year. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section too. So I'm going to start going up to right now. Everybody, let's go through the live chat for you guys right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way, guys. I can't thank you enough for all your support, especially during the offseason. I know I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall, but you guys stuck with me. My goal is for this to be full time, and with your guys' support, it's going to happen. It's going to happen sooner than later. I can't thank you guys enough. So let's go through the live chat, because I love hearing from you guys. We got a lot of Bears downs right now. Thank you guys so much. Santana, how's it going? I know you've been busy lately, but I love seeing you whenever you tune in. So thanks for tuning in. Clinton, nice hearing from you, man. Truth B, what's going on? Vontae, nice to see you. We got everybody in here. Hey, Blue Dragon Goonies, nice to see you. Bear Down. Jeff, nice to see you. Hope Denver is beautiful right now. Bears Junkie, nice to see you. Tyler Scott is the dude. Bear Down. I could not agree more with this comment. Tyler Scott is impressing so many people right now, including myself. I mean, I know everyone was upset when we lost Darnell Mooney, but Poles had a vision. Poles is just a genius. I'm just putting that out there. He had a vision. He saw this kid. He is what we wanted Darnell Mooney to be, like he was the first 2 years in Chicago. So he's doing a great job. Also, thank you for the comment. Couldn't appreciate it enough, guys. Scott is a burner. This kid is so fast. I would love to see him on kick returns again, because it's going to be hard for him to get playing time with, wow, I got to get a haircut. I just realized that when I was looking at your guys' comments. But yes, Tyler Scott is stupid fast. Great hands. He's putting in the work. Someone that you guys definitely want to get a jersey for. Probably will give away a Tyler Scott jersey here very soon. Or if you win, you can get one yourself. Gerald Everett, yes, he's doing amazing, guys. First out, and then go Tyler. Yes. Tyson Bagent, I just want to bring that up too. Tyson Bagent is really fun to watch. I mean, like, I know he's our second string quarterback, but in a 17-game season, guys get tired. You know, you're going to might have to sub guys in soon, especially if we go to an 18-game season. The Bears are ahead of the curve by having 2 solid quarterbacks on their roster. It's like having a Kyle Orton again. Shout out to all my Kyle Orton lovers. Love Kyle Orton. I honestly, 2005, we never pulled him. Bears would have won the Super Bowl that year. I want to hear everyone's comments on that too. But yeah, so Braxton is still hurt. He's in pads, but he's not going through 11 on 11. I don't know. It's tough. Larry Borum, yeah, he definitely had a rough practice yesterday. I was watching him. I want Larry to do well because there was a lot of hope his rookie year. And I'm hoping that he gets it out. But, you know, Larry's a really nice guy. Like, he came up to the fans yesterday. I got a fist bump from him. He's a really nice guy. I had his mom on the show too. You guys go look for that interview. Wonderful lady. And Larry's a wonderful guy too. Would love to get Larry on if anyone has that connection. But Santana, bear down. Yes, this offensive line is not looking so good so far. Keep them coming, guys. 81 likes. Let's go. Drop a like. Thank you, Santana. Santana's always my like hype man. I love it. I love it. So the offensive line still stinks. Rob's in Boston. Rob, what are you doing in Boston? All right, you're out east. Enjoy it. I'm going out to Boston in 2 weeks for work. I'll be live streaming from there, and I'm actually going to catch a Red Sox game, which I'm really excited about. But all right, guys. So bear down from Raul. Alexander Rogers, how's it going? Ray, nice to see you. Bear down from California. Guys, where are we all calling in from? It's Saturday. It's a little early to crack a beer. I'm actually going to a Christmas in July party at my parents' house after this. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be having some freshies in a little bit, but you know, the summer vibes are high. Say where you're calling in from right now, guys. Would love to hear it. But okay, we got, you see the Bears winning 12 games this year. Also drop in the comments how many games you guys think the Bears are winning. Let's hear what we're doing. All right. So all the talk about Scott means zero until he starts doing this in a game. Mooney was faster, by the way. Not saying I prefer Mooney. I disappeared last year's set. Boiler Buzz, I can't wait for the Hall of Fame game. I think Tyler Scott's going to get a lot of playing time, so I hope to see that connection with him and Bagent. I hope Caleb Williams does play in the Hall of Fame game, by the way. I'm not shining away from that. I think that reps are super valuable, so I would love to see that overall. No, the winner has to get a Tory Taylor jersey. I love it. Don't hate on Orton. Okay. I'm catching up to the comments right now. Jeff, like Orton. Love it. Okay. Week 1 score prediction against the Titans. I think it's going to be 28-17 Bears. I think that it is going to be a higher scoring game. It's going to be a lot of hype over at Soldier Field. So things are going to be a lot of fun. Let's keep going. Let's drop the lights for this one. I love you, Santana. You're the best. Shout out from California, bear down. Love it. Okay. Today it's from Chicago. We got Chicago. Hey, Jeff, you're in Chicago on Monday. Shoot me an email. Let's see if we can get a drink together if you have some time. I'll be around. Let's see. This could mean our defensive line improved a lot. That's something that I want to call out. I think our defensive line has improved tremendously, and I think they're going to shock a lot of people. Montez Sweat and DeMarcus Walker. Shout out to DeMarcus Walker. So he said he only played at 75% health last year. Looked super solid during camp. He looked good today, and he looked really good yesterday. I have a couple videos on Twitter of him doing it. I'm going to do a full breakdown later of highlights tomorrow for you guys. So look out for that video. But DeMarcus Walker, low-key, is going to have a big year. This defensive line looks really good. Dominique Robinson also, the reports that he got put on a little bit of beef, definitely did. Looked really good on that interior defensive line. We got you know the vibes 80 from Minneapolis. Ooh, in the Purple Man territory. Shout out to you for holding down the fort, brother. We got Illinois, Ray. We got 11 wins. We got 9-11 wins. We got Caleb at 11 wins. Bear down from Mexico. Oh, I would love to be in Mexico right now. Ace, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If I'm ever in Mexico, I will definitely be hitting you up. 10 plus wins from NJ. We got Is that a purple poop emoji? Is that for the Vikings? It's for the Vikings. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Keenan Allen's stats prediction. I think Keenan Allen's going to have 7 touchdowns and 1,000 yards this year. I think DJ Moore is going to dominate the yardage, but Keenan Allen's going to have another 1,000-yard year. We got 13 wins from You Know the Vibes. We got Raul coming in from Michigan, 12 wins. I love it. Santana, 11 wins for sure. That's me. I got 11 wins locked in. Right. I have an orange 19. Oh, that's icy. That's a cool jersey. I might have to get that one. I might give that one away. Okay, NJ. Okay, NJ, I see you. Also, I think that's a 5.0 Mustang in your profile picture. Love it. Great car. We got Bajent is underrated and deserves more respect. Couldn't agree more. Santana, week 1's calling in 26-13 win. All right, bear down from New Jersey. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know I'm all over the place. We have over 100 people in here now. Love it. I'm so happy you guys joined. I'm having too much fun. This was only supposed to be a 8-minute video, by the way, and we're not stopping anytime soon. So, oh, Rob, you're the man. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It goes far away, and usually I donate it to charity anyway. I take all the super chats at the end of the year. I donate it to charity. Heard that Michael Parsons wants to be a Bear. True. He wants to keep his options open. I know I did a video about Michael Parsons trade a couple weeks ago. They called me a madman. Now suddenly it's a conversation. I'm just crazy. What can I say? Michael Parsons, I actually, as much as I would love for him to be a Chicago Bear, and I said that in the video, he wants $35 million plus a year. Go back to 2018. That Khalil Mack trade messed us up for a while. I'm not saying Ryan Poles would do the same thing, but the cap perspective messed us up for a long time. So I'm praying that Austin Booker can turn into a beast. I would love if Michael Parsons came to the Bears. Let's hear what you guys have to say about it, because I'm going to go through some more comments in a little bit. But if you guys would want Michael Parsons, let's hear some trade scenarios. But this defensive line looks really good, guys. I'm just putting that out there. The defensive line looks great. I don't think we need him. I think we can draft an edge next year in the draft, which is loaded. I think we get some offensive linemen. I think we get an edge next year, and then this team is officially completed for the next while. All right, let's go through it. So, Rob, that's my answer to your question. Again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. We got Bear Down, Packers. Yep, Ray, absolutely. FGB. I hope it's more in the live chat. Let's see it. ND2 Cup. Hey, very nice. Very nice. All right, I love it. Okay, we got 12 wins. We got Bears Down, got my forearm and Bears tattoos. Love it. I hope you walk around Minnesota like this. I really, or Minneapolis like that. Let's go. Let's drop the Santana. I love you. Seriously. All right. I think he's from Chicago. That's why I think that's for me. I'm not sure about that one, but thanks, Santana. Okay. The defense is better than expected. If the offense is decent, Bears 12-5. The defense is really good. They look good. And also I want to give a quick shout out to the special teams again. Josh Blackwell, Jaylon Jones, Tory Taylor, Cairo Santos, Patrick Scales. These guys look fantastic right now. They really, really do. So keep that up. Another bit Boiler Buzz. Thank you so much for, so the charity that I donate to is called College Bound Opportunities. It's for first generation college students. I was a part of it. I was the first generation college student in my family. We definitely were in a pinch at the time, but it gives grants to kids that need it. Gave me a mentor. So if my mentor's watching, shout out Brandon. Definitely helped me get to where I am today. Also, College Bound Opportunities is a fantastic program, donates so much, and without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I donate to them. You guys can look them up and make a donation there, but all the super chats that I get, it just goes right to them at the end of the year. So I keep track of it. So thank you so much, Rob and Boiler Buzz. Really, really appreciate it. Alexandra, bear down. Absolutely. Speaking of cap, how about the Dolphins? Yeah, that was those terrible deals. Terrible deals. I mean, like, if Jordan Love can do what he did last year, fine. Bears fans are going to look like a bunch of idiots making fun of it. But, like, he couldn't do jack shit against us. And that's my only swear of the day. That was the only, he couldn't do anything against this Bears team. If we would have had the offense cooking in Green Bay, we would have spoiled Green Bay's playoff chances. I wish they would have done that. So it's crazy. All right. So, guys, for tuning in, back to the Michael Parsons comments. I see them right now. I'm catching up. I'm catching up in the live chat right now. So we're talking about Jordan Love right now. NJ, yes, Jordan Love is definitely overrated. I think that he's going to get super duper exposed this upcoming year. I'm super excited about it. And we got some Park Ridge guys. So just so you guys know, I live right next to Park Ridge right now. So if you guys ever see me on the Metro in the morning, please say hi. I usually take the 748 from Des Plaines. So if you guys see me, would love to chop it up on the train. I love making friends on the train because everyone's so sad in the morning. And I'm just like, I'm a golden retriever energy. I'm up at 5 a.m. You guys know me. I don't sleep. All I do is think about the Bears and I do my 9 to 5. So if you guys ever see me on the Metro, please always say hi. And if I go to training camp again, I loved everybody that came up to me yesterday. It was awesome. Like it's so cool meeting you guys in person. So shout out to Rob. I met Rob at my draft party this past year. Awesome guy. Rob, I hope you still have that shirt I gave you, but it was great meeting you guys. And so just so you guys know, we have a ton of parties coming up this year. We are having a viewing party week 2 against the Texans. So Sunday Night Football, it'll be at Rizzo's in Wrigleyville. There will be a drink special. It's $20 a ticket. More details to come, but I would love to see you guys there. Your $20 ticket, half of it goes to charity and it gets you a drink. And then I'll be handing out drinks too. I'm not going to be live streaming during the game, so I'll be able to walk around and watch with you guys, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Would love to see you guys there, but really excited about it. Freebird, thanks for always tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. We got a score prediction versus the Colts. I think the Bears are going to win that. Actually, you know what? I said that the Bears were going to lose to the Texans and then beat the Colts. I think that it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. Flus knows that weakness of the defense. He knows the weakness of the offense still from his time in Indianapolis. I'm going to go 28-14. I think the Bears are going to go 28-28. I don't think they're going to beat the Texans. I think it'll be a good game, but it'll be fun to watch. Wow, 100 people in here, guys. I love it. On a Saturday, I hope someone in the chat's having a drink for me right now. I'll be having them in a little bit. I'm going to a Christmas in July very, very shortly. I bet my dad's watching right now, and he's like, yep, he's going to be a wreck in a little bit. So I freaking hate anyone from the Packers passing decent. Ray, man, that's true bear. That's true bear in your blood, man. I love it. I love the hate. Boiler Bros, by the way, I always watch your videos, but I can't hear your name right. Is it Nick Roti, R-O-T-I? So N-I-C-R-O-T-I. So name's not Dick, it's Nick. But yeah, and then Roti. Brody, I get Brody a lot. A lot of people call me Jay. You guys can call me whatever you want, as long as you don't call me a Packers fan. That's the only deal. Preach it, Ray. Love it. Jeff, love that you've been tuned in the whole time, man. Seriously. And let me know about this upcoming week. I'm in Chicago for the first 3 days, and then I'm on vacation next week, guys, but I'm bringing my laptop and I'm bringing you live streams. I won't be having any immediate coverage after the Hall of Fame game, but I am going to be doing updates. So you guys got it. Santana, thank you as always. I think no, you're good. You're good. Alexander, I love it. I love you. Okay, so we have a lot more people coming in. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. I want to make sure that everyone gets their updates from camp. So thank you guys for tuning in. So quickly, everyone just stick with me. I'm going to do the 2-minute sales pitch about what happened today because I'm having too much fun with you guys. So hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nick Roti, not Dick Brody. Shout out to Boiler Buzz. But welcome to the show. If you haven't already, please hit that like button on the video. It helps it tremendously, but also it helps you enter to win a custom Chicago Bears jersey, which I'll be announcing on Monday. All you also have to do is comment in the live chat right now, bear down, or if you're watching after, in the comment section below, and you have to subscribe to the channel. I'll be selecting a winner on Monday. Look for the community page. Super excited to give that away. Obviously, the title of the video, the secondary was absolutely fantastic. They had multiple interceptions today against Caleb Williams. They looked really good. This secondary, it's going to be super tough to make this secondary, even as a second stringer. I mean, these guys are everywhere. Your undrafted rookie free agent had back-to-back picks today. You had Adrian Colbert, a veteran that we've had. He's been on multiple teams. He had multiple interceptions today. Jaylon Johnson, pass deflection. I mean, they are solid. And in my personal opinion, and I would like to hear from you guys too, they are the best defensive secondary in football. No denial of that. Going to be really fun to watch this upcoming season. Defensive line also looked fantastic. I'm not worried about them. I really think that they're going to create a lot more pressure than people think. Andrew Billings, Demarcus Walker, Javon Dexter, and Montez Sweat looked fantastic. And the second string guys looked really good too. Love that they moved Don Robb into the interior defensive line position. He looked really good there. I think he looks better there than the edge. So overall, really good things too. Linebackers looked great. Noah Sewell was back from injury today. Super excited to see that. But Jack Sanborn continues to rip it up. TJ Edwards is all over the place. And Tremaine is Tremaine. Honestly, fantastic signing. I still can't believe we got Tremaine in TJ for the exact same cost as Roquan for 1 year. So a 2-for-1 deal. Fantastic job by Ryan Poles. Caleb Williams was challenged today. This defense is not taking it easy on him. It's only going to make him better. Look at it as the glass half full. He's going against the best secondary in football. That's only going to make everyone else seem easier. So he's going to do a lot better in games. It's also the 6th practice of the season, second one with pads. I'm not worried about it. He's still learning this offense. Gets the rust off now. Hall of Fame games next Thursday. Would love to see it actually in game. It's going to be a lot different when Your defense knows your quarterback too. They know what's coming. You go against a defense that doesn't know what's coming and just sees you off film, it's going to be a lot different. Gerald Everett and Tyler Scott continue to absolutely rip it up for this team. They look great. Tyler Scott is going to be breakout player of the year on the offensive side of the ball. If there's a most improved player reward for anybody, it's for Tyler Scott. Gerald Everett, fantastic signing. Caleb Williams, emergency weapon, always ripping it up. Going to be a problem this upcoming year, seriously. And he obviously is helping this offense get up to speed with the playbook. Offensive line, another bad day. Braxton Jones was hurt. Nate Davis ended up getting hurt. Coleman Shelton was the second string center today, ended up coming in to take over because they took Ryan Bates, who was starting, over to right guard. Love the depth, but don't like what this offensive line is doing so far. Injury report, Kyler Gordon's still out. Jacob Martin was still out. And then Braxton Jones and Nate Davis were obviously injuries today. So other comments, love the energy that Flus is bringing. Love the energy Eric Washington is bringing. The whole entire staff is bringing. I love what's going on there. Bears camp is a lot of fun. I think that they need to find a way to get more fans there. I think they need to potentially move it back to Bourbonnais. And I'm super pissed that they didn't bring back Family Fest because of concert conflict. Okay, have it somewhere else. Like, seriously, have Family Fest at Bourbonnais or do something like that. Just, you can't limit fans because I guarantee you Family Day would have had 40,000 people. It would have been packed because this team is super exciting. Bears messed up big time there. If you get a chance to go to camp, though, take the PTO and go. It's an experience. Bears did a great job. I had a ton of fun yesterday. I tried going today. I just couldn't find a ticket, unfortunately. But here I am giving the updates to you guys. So that was that. I think that was a pretty good sales pitch. Not bad. I'll see it in the comment section in a little bit. Let's see what you guys have to say. But here we go. We got everyone tuning in right now. We got Adam, FGB. I love it. We got Broski Bear. How's it going? Hope you're enjoying the jersey. Great to hear from you, man. We got, hey, Nick, thanks. Hey, Keith, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Your time is valuable. My time's valuable. We're working together, and I appreciate you choosing to watch me. Nick Brody, got it. Won't forget Boiler Buzz. I appreciate that. We got some bear down, guys. I love it. Yes, there was a ton of interceptions today, but I'm happy people are also agreeing best secondary in the NFL right now. Seriously, I love it. I love it. Keith, bear down, man. Frankie, bear down. This team just needs to stay healthy. They're a lot healthier than last year. I mean, you guys remember the injury bug last year. It was terrible. These guys just need to stretch. Please stretch. Drink water. Get electrolytes in you. Have a Gatorade. What happened to Iron Man football? Come on now. Everyone's hurt. Have you heard anything about Zach Pickens? I saw Zach Pickens yesterday. You can tell he's frustrated that he's not getting the reps that he wants, but he's got to work for him. And he's going to be, if he can apply his high RAS and apply what he's learning from Eric Washington, I think Zach Pickens is going to have a big year this year. But you can tell he's frustrated with himself. He's not frustrated with the team, which is good. Bear down, King Poles. I love it. This offensive line is a real worry. Too many injuries already. Couldn't agree more. They have the day off tomorrow. Hopefully they're all getting hydro massages, ice baths, you name it, whatever. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm just a bit nervous about this O-line. Yes, but man, this defense is legit. It's been since 2009. Yeah, this offensive line has not been good for a while. 2018, I thought they were pretty good, though. Yeah, I give them that. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Well, if I froze, it's off. We're good? We're good? Okay. We're good? I think we're good. We're back. All right, I'm back. How did DeAndre Swift look? He looked good. Kid's fast. Really, really fast. So be excited about that. Going back to the Bourbonnais really quick. Bourbonnais is like Illinois don't pronounce it. Oh, Bourbonnais. Sorry, Bourbonnais. Thank you, Keith. That's a fact. That's embarrassing as an Illinoisan, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. Ray, keep laughing at me, man. I love it. Thanks for calling from California. Northwest Illinois here. Love it. Darius, nice to hear from you. Love Northwest Illinois. Davis, Illinois. My buddy's got a nice lake house out there. So love Northwest Illinois. Great to hear that. You can hardly wait. Let's see what else we got. All right. We got a great group in here right now. Seriously, the live chat's a lot of fun. You guys are a lot of fun on a Saturday. So Swift looked fast. Swift is crazy fast, great agility, super good vision, great out of the backfield. Overall, just a lot of fun for this team. And I think this running back room is going to do really good things. Rashawn Johnson is not as fast as I thought in person, but he's a bulldozer. I mean, there is no stopping that train if he's running at you. So really, really excited about that. Adam Booth, I think the offensive line will be okay. It's good that Braxton and Wright can practice against Montez every day. Couldn't agree more with this comment, but I would love to see a little bit more energy from him. But wow, 40 minutes. You guys rock. And it's a lot of the same folks. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, comment bear down in the live chat or in the comments if you're watching after, and subscribe to stay up to date. I want to give away this jersey to somebody. I really do. I can't wait. But overall, guys, what a day. If someone's having a beer, I want to see in the live chat, or just a cheers. If you guys are having a good night. Also, please, if you are considering drinking and driving tonight, don't do it. Get an Uber. Much safer. Just let's all have fun. Let's all enjoy the season. So Uber, Lyft, whatever you guys do. But I hope you guys are having a beer and enjoying this beautiful Saturday in Chicago again. We've had a great summer, by the way. Weather has been absolutely fantastic. Seriously. It's not too hot. I literally was on a run right before this, and it's a great time to be alive in Chicago, man. If you haven't been in Chicago in the summer, or you are thinking about coming before summer's over, buy the plane ticket right after this. It's awesome. So the Bears have Bob from Colorado. Love it. Always. I got to come out there more. I love Colorado, but the Bears are going to win the North. From Desmond, love when you tune in, man. I couldn't agree more. Give this man some lights. You put in the work. Nick deserves it. Thank you, boy. Oh, all right. We got a question. Jay, I have a question. Who wins the Bears jersey? Bear down from Vegas. So the people that win the Bears jerseys, and I look at my subscriber list, and then I go and look back in the videos from the week of the giveaway and make sure that you guys were commenting, liking, doing all the stuff that I ask. I put you guys in a pinwheel. Yes, I take the time, and it's easier because I've just had an Excel sheet going for so long of all my subscribers. Put them in there, spin it, and we see who wins the jersey. So could be you. We'll find out. Stay tuned. Plane lands at 6:15 on Monday. All right. Well, let me know. We'll stay in touch, Jeff. Just shoot me an email. But all right, guys. Oh, okay. Yes. Kyler Gordon was out again. It doesn't look like anything serious, but he was out again. Hoping for the best. Really, really excited overall about this team. Oh man, Truth Be Told, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting College Bound Opportunities, the charity that the super chats go to. Really appreciate that. Too kind of you guys. It's already I lose words every time because I never thought it would happen. And I just appreciate how nice people, there still are really nice people in the world, and all you guys are awesome. So really, really enjoy talking to all you guys. You guys are the best. But Kyler it's not a serious injury, just to make you guys feel better. But overall, things are going good at camp. All right. Was not expecting to do this for 42 minutes with you guys. And I really appreciate your guys' time. You guys rock. Love it. Saturday. Tomorrow I'll be making a highlight video from the weekend of pads. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. But with that, guys, enjoy that Saturday. I'm off to my parents to do a Christmas in July. Going to be a ton of fun. If you guys haven't done that before, let's do it. And also, Bears week 2 against the Texans. Watch party. This is the first announcement of it. Rizzo's, Bar and Inn, Wrigleyville. Put it on your calendar. Week 2. Would love to see you guys there. More information to come. But thank you guys so much for your support. Can't thank you enough. Had a ton of fun. We'll do it again. Live streams are back for the rest of the season. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. We have a very special guest coming on Tuesday night. So make sure you look out for that. But with that, thank you as always for doing this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. Enjoy your Saturday. Make good decisions. Have a drink for me. Tag me on Twitter if you're having a drink. Official Jay Shire, Chicago Nick. And I'll cheers with you. So with that, thank you as always for doing this episode, supporting me. We'll see you guys on Monday, or we'll see you guys tomorrow with highlights, and we'll be back on Monday with more. Thank you guys. And as always, bear down, baby.